So you join me today with a cup of tea because I thought I would come on here and do a quick video because I haven't posted for just over a week, I think it is. I think it was last Monday the last time I posted. Reason for that is this past week's been a bit of a roller coaster. On Wednesday last week, our dog Ziggy he dug something up in the garden and ate it. It was like about 10 inches long, this weird thing. We couldn't get it off him. He just ran away with it and ate it. Anyway, he ate this weird thing that he found in the garden. So he rushed him to the vets to get them to make him sick. He brought it all up and they said, this looks like a dog treat. And we were like, well, how could it be a dog treat if it was buried in our garden? I said, the people that had the house before us, they'd lived here for 60 odd years. And as far as we're aware, they didn't have dogs. And they certainly wouldn't have had dogs in their later years because they were both, I think, in their late 80s when they died. Unless, obviously, their kids could have brought a dog round and it could have been playing. I don't know. Who knows? The vets said, it could have been a fox that brought it in. And we said, there's no way a fox could get into our garden. We've got really high walls all around it, fences, and there's a big gate at the front on the driveway side. There's just no way a fox could get in. So yeah, we got a fox. And what's weird and really made me laugh is the vets knew before us. So yeah, what had happened is a fox had obviously buried a little treat in our garden, came back. Actually, the footage that I've just shown you, they'd redug the hole. So they obviously had come back for that treat. I say they because I'm not sure if there was more than one. I think it was just the one though. I don't know. You tell me from the footage that I've just shown if you think it's the same fox, or I think it probably is. Anyway, yeah, how fascinating. And then after that, my husband on the Friday, been given some medicine by the doctor. It was a new medicine. Didn't bother to read the box. I was too busy looking after the dogs to read it myself. Not that, I need to do that because he's a very intelligent grown man. But he just took the medicine thinking, because it's through a tube thing that you measure it. And he just gave himself a full tube full. And ended up taking 5 times the amount that he was supposed to have. So I was like, oh my God, you really should get down to A&E. Just ask them, because obviously you get triaged by a nurse. So I knew that if it wasn't going to be a problem, then he wasn't going to be sitting around wasting anyone's time. He'd be able to sort of be triaged and told he'd be okay. Hopefully. And thankfully he was told he was okay. They found it quite funny actually. But yeah, so there was that, and that was a big worry. And then Saturday my mum had a minor op. She was having something removed from the top of her head, which they think might be, it was a little suspicious. We're still waiting to hear for the results on that back, so I'm hoping that's all going to be okay. And then our same dog Ziggy developed a bit of it seems like his back legs issue or something, so he had to get seen by the vet again for that. And at the moment he's on painkillers, and he does touch wood, where is wood? Oh no, that's not wood, let me just touch wood, there we go. So touch wood, he seems to be turning round a bit, so I'm hoping, because he wasn't able to jump up on the sofa when we took him in. And now he is again, although he does still seem to be getting a bit sore. But he's only 8.5. Well, he's 9 in January. So you'd hope that I'd hope that there's still some time before that sort of thing crept in. But yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. But the next port of call is, if he doesn't get completely better, is that he's going to have to go for a CT scan. And that's all set up ready to go if he needs it. Because our vets are the best. They are so good. It took me so long to find them, and they're a big reason why we moved to the area. They are fantastic vets, and I've got complete faith in them. So yeah, that's all ready to go should he need it. So that was that. And then I think that's kind of been it really, but it's just, I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but it has been nuts this week, absolutely nuts. So I haven't really had a chance to get on here. It feels like it's been ages since I've sat in my studio, to be honest. It really does. It's quite depressing really, but you know, things happen and you've got to get on with them anyway. But I thought I would come on and show you a Wool and the Gang haul, because if you remember I said in my last video that I was going to place an order with them to get some kits and to sort of teach myself knitting and crochet to a certain extent. I have done both in the past, very slightly. My nan taught me some knitting, sort of how to cast on and do the garter stitch and cast off when I was a kid, but that was a really, really long time ago, obviously. And yeah, I just want to kind of give it another go, because I really want to make a proper effort to stop buying clothing or anything as much as possible from big corporations and big chain brands and stuff like that. I really want to try and keep my spend to smaller companies, and just try and, I do believe in the saying, you vote with your pound. And I think in the world that we live in at the moment, I'm getting really sick to death of corporate businesses completely taking over and everyone being looked at as number rather than human beings. So I want to, as much as I can, little old me can possibly have an effect on these things, I really want to try and make an effort to spend more intelligently. And as part of that, I really want to start making our clothes as much as possible, or at least buying stuff that's been made well and that's going to last. I don't want to, certainly now I've lost weight as well and I have to replace a lot of my wardrobe. I don't want to be going and just buying stuff off the high street or stuff from big brands that have got dodgy practices, and you know, I want to know that my money's going to good as much as possible, or made myself, something that can last. And so that's what I've decided to do. So what I've bought 4 kits from Wool and the Gang. Am I going to cover my face? Ooh, hello. So there's those 2. Yeah. And there's another. Hello. And another. Wool and the Gang, Wool and the Gang. Wool and the Gang, Wool and the Gang. Hello. So I bought I've bought 4 kits. I think it's 2 hats, 1 kind of snuddy scarfy thing, and 1 mittens. 3 of them are beginner, and that's knitting, and the other one is easy, which is a step up, I believe, from beginner, rather than the other way around, because I did get a bit confused, which isn't difficult for me. And that's crochet, and that's a hat. So the beginner ones, which are the knitting ones, they were all 25% off, and the easy crocheted one was 30% off. Now, I'm not affiliated with Wool and the Gang in the slightest. I've never even used them before. This is my first purchase from them. Yeah, and it's not sponsored or not an ad, nothing like that. It's just, I'm just trying to find my way, and I thought buying a kit that gives me everything that I need would be a good way to make a start. So let's do one at a time and see what is in this one first. I did like the packaging. I think it was really cute to have them all individually wrapped. Now, to save a bit of money, except for this one, which is obviously the crocheted kit, because I've got a crochet hook with it. With the knitted ones, I actually bought knitting needles separately from Hobbycraft because they were a lot cheaper. So I did make a bit of a saving that way as well. But here's the wool. Oh, it's lovely. Forest green. And this is for a lovely little crocheted beanie hat that I'm going to make. See if it's actually got a picture of the pattern here. If it's not, I'll oh, it has. There we go. If you can see it, there we are. So that's the New World beanie, and it's alpaca wool, which is so soft and absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, the colour is absolutely beautiful. All of them are green, but this is the darker green. The others are all the same. I think it's eucalyptus green they're called. But yeah, so this is the easy crochet one. Nothing else in there, is there? Oh, what's that? Oh, a Wool and the Gang sticker. I might stick that on my sewing machine or something. Oh, what's that? Oh, they've given me a sewing needle as well. Oh, this is really cool. They've also, so they've given you a little sewing, well, it's not a sewing needle, is it? It's absolutely huge. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs downstairs. They're barking at something. I'm not sure what, but my husband's down there with them anyway. But yeah, they've given you this little, can you see that? Is that, oh no, it's there. Is that, it's not focusing, is it? There's my face. There we go. Oh no, didn't like that. But it's a little label that you can sew in. That's really lovely. Made unique by me, Wool and the Gang. That's really a lovely little touch. So let's pop that all back in there before I lose it. Yeah, gorgeous. Can't wait to make that. And with the cooler weather coming in, it's well and truly here now, then it'd be nice to have some little woolen items that I've made myself. Another thing that I was trying to do is obviously avoid wool that's got a lot of acrylic in it and a lot of plastics. And as I said, that's alpaca, so that's really lovely, and it's such a gorgeous feel to it. All of these are exactly the same wool. They're, I think they are. It's called Crazy Sexy Wool, and it's eucalyptus green, and it's 100% wool. Look at that! Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Yeah, really lovely. So there's 2 huge balls of wool in this kit, and this is the Lula Hoop Snood, if you can see. Really lovely. And again, that's a beginner one. Yeah, so I mean, that, I think that looks quite difficult, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see how I go with these. I have bought these to do videos on as well, so if anyone else is looking to buy any kits like this, they can sort of see how I get on with it. And so I will be starting these and filming them at some point. But yeah, that's the snood. And on to the next one. This is, I take it the mittens, because there's quite a lot. Oh, it's just, yeah, it's one ball. Exactly the same. Lovely eucalyptus green. Absolutely lovely. And this is I'm pretty sure it's going to be the, oh no, it's a beanie. That's quite a lot of wool for a beanie. But yeah, that is the Happy Days beanie. You can see. Yeah, and it's these really beautiful booklets that you get with it, and you've got, oh, this is really fantastic. So you've got all the descriptions in there and little pictures to show you exactly. What's the garter stitch? That's what my nan taught me. Oh, one called moss stitch. I've not heard of that before. And a twisted rib stitch. Yeah, these look really thorough descriptions on how to do everything. So it even shows you how to do slip knots, and yeah, making a pom-pom as well. And oh, it's fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. So the last pack is going to be the mittens. Now I think I'm scared of those most of all, to be honest, but they're not gloves, they are just mittens, so hopefully I can get away with it. But these are called Kate mittens. Kate mittens for Kate. So no, another ball of this wool. Oh, it's oh, this one's, it's the same colour as you can see, the eucalyptus green, but this one is 60% merino and 40% baby alpaca. I cannot tell you how soft these are. Oh my god, they are absolutely beautiful, and the lovely little twisted, not weave of it, twisted, I don't know, whatever you call it, of it is absolutely, it's very, very pretty. I absolutely adore it. Am I being thick? I think I'm being a bit thick. What would you call that? It's not a weave. I suppose just a twist. I don't know really. Am I being really thick? Wouldn't be the first time. So these are, anyway, the Kate mittens. Kate mittens for Kate. There we go. I mean, when you look at them, they are kind of just rectangles, aren't they? I don't know if you, I take it you do them like that and sew them together, do you? I imagine so. Check back soon when I put my video up, and then we'll see together, won't we? So yeah, that is that, and I'm very excited to get on with these. And I'm also going to be signing up to online life drawing classes to try and get my drawing back up to scratch. I'm really excited about that. So I'll hopefully be doing that this week. But yeah, I wanted to come on and show you my haul and say hello and explain why this week's been a little bit crazy. And hopefully this week onwards, we can get back into a proper posting regularly schedule and crack on with everything, really. This year's been insane, and I just want to start slowing down significantly and just sort of getting back into a chilled kind of flow with life. And hopefully we can start doing that now. Anyway, I hope you're all doing really, really well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.